Well, good morning to all who may be listening, or if I'm just talking to myself this morning, it's whatever. We are just doing this at this point to get some experience under the belt and to help whoever needs help, even if it's just myself later on in the week. Or who knows, next year if I go back and look at these videos. So this morning, we're looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking at the Millennium Thoth Tarot deck. I love the artwork on this thing. It's beautiful. Okay. Love these cards. But today, this is an I need advice spread. I need advice. You need advice. We all need advice at times. And today, we really need some advice. So, and one more shuffle. There we go. Okay, that feels better. I don't know why. You gotta do it until it feels right. All right. So, this is, the first card is you as you are. The second card is, are you on the correct path? The third card is, oh my gosh, I missed a card. Okay, no judging. Sorry, a little slow today, but we got this. Where was I? You as you are you on the correct path? Number 3 is, what is the main obstacle? Number 4 is, what is happening to me? Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Number 5 is, how can progress be made? Very important question. Always like to answer that if I can in any of the readings. This is an interesting feel to this. This is a mix of pleasure and misery. Pleasure and not quite misery. I almost want to say disgust, but it's not disgust. It is discontent. We're gonna use that word. That's the closest word I can think of. So this is like the vibe it's giving off is this feeling of discontent, but pleasure as well. So, right now, you as you are going through some shit. Holy cow! Not happy. Not a happy card right there. The feelings off of that, so sad. I am so sorry. Even if this is just future me, I am so sorry, because this is just not an easy time right now. The second card, are you on the correct path? It seems that you are almost, but not quite. I don't know if you guys know Anthony Robbins, right? Anthony Robbins was talking about a golfing expert he was going to try and get better at golf. And I'm going to botch this story up horribly. I apologize, but if I remember correctly, the story goes that he did a shot and the ball went way off, and he's like, doggone it. And Anthony Robbins he was so upset. And the guy's like, well, no, that was great. And he's like, how was that great? It's like, well, you had this right, you had this right, you had this right. He's like, yeah, but the ball went way off. Yeah, but you have to realize that when you hit the ball, you're only a millimeter or 2 off. Like, you're talking such minuscule amounts here. Everything else you're doing is right. You are only off by a hair. You are so close. And it was just this feeling, like hearing that story, it just gives you this feeling of, man, you only need to be off by a hair, first of all, to be way off. But also, it's super hopeful because it means you have everything else right. You're just off by the slightest of amounts. So that's the feeling I get from this card, is like something's in the works, something is going on, you're kind of working through things, you're trying to figure things out. You're not quite on the right path though. You're trying to figure out what you need to do. And what is the main obstacle? This is the next card. What is the main obstacle? And it's the Nine of Swords, which is, I mean, just look at that. That's just sadness in imagery. Like, it's just this feeling of it's not quite depression, because depression I think of as more of like the Three of Swords is really dark place, but it's almost this it's more hopeful than depression, but it's still like you feel like nothing is going right. And it's just so discouraging. That's what it is, discouragement. That's what the feeling I get off of this is just absolute discouragement. What's the point of any of this if you're just not going to make it through? However, that is what is causing the obstacle in whatever is going on here, whatever project or whatever you're trying to figure out and work out. You might be in the wrong direction. Remember, you might even just be a hair off. But the issue is that the real obstacle is that you feel discouraged. Change that mindset, because the next card is what is helping me. What's going to help you, how it has continued to help you, is having faith in yourself. The Six of Swords, absolute, this is victory, this is hope, this is like, I'm trying to find the right words to put it, but there is hope in believing in yourself. And stop doubting yourself. And the other thing that's kind of coming through to me is all of the things in your life right now feel kind of scattered. You need to all be focusing on one thing. You should have a goal, you should have an aim, and everything in your life should contribute in some way to that main goal. So the last card is how can progress be made? Belief in yourself. See yourself as more than you are. The saying, fake it till you make it, comes to mind. The feeling I get is that you're very, very much wrapped in your own head. Wrapped up in your own thoughts. There we go. But having the belief in yourself, having that attitude kind of fake it till you make it, that's going to actually show you that you can do it, that you can make it. And that even if you don't, even if you fail, that you will have the ability to handle that failure and move on from it. So, pretty interesting stuff in this advice spread here. So I hope that was helpful. That was kind of a cool one. I was expecting, I'll be honest, I was expecting to struggle a little bit more with this one, mainly because like these cards like messing with me, I swear. Usually I get like a lot of reverse ones, which I struggle with. So I think this deck was being really nice, today. And I think we managed to get to the matter at heart, which is what the important thing is guiding in the best way that we know how and the best way that we can, and to see whether or not this is the direction we should be going. I'm not sure if that last sentence made any sense. But we're going to blame it on me being tired a little bit and worn out, and just, you know, not be afraid to make mistakes and just, just move forward from there. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and that you find what you need to today to bring joy and peace and hope into your lives. And until next time, bye.